I am not that girl. I am not the one-night stand girl. I am not the late-night lonely call girl. I am not the rebound girl or the girl you can always come running back to. I am not the girl that you can lie to, cheat on, or manipulate. I am not that girl because I am the girl that knows what she brings to the table and that won't settle for less until she finds...
Actually, you are the one-night stand girl. You are the girl that you can lie to, cheat on, and you'll always come running back. You are that girl. You know how I know that? Because you're still single, right? And you're over 30. You are that girl. And obviously, she's not bad looking. Okay, she's somewhat attractive, right? I mean, she's not no dime or anything like that, but she's attractive enough to the point where I can guesstimate that she has at least a few hundred orbiters in her life now that are messaging her, texting her, sitting in her friend zone, being her emotional tampon while she cries about all the bad boys, waiting for their shot to become her boyfriend, to treat her well, to treat her like a lady, to be chivalrous. Does she want that? No. It's the same story with literally every single female that I see, that I meet, that I engage with, that doesn't have a man over 30, doesn't have a family, doesn't have kids, doesn't have anyone to come home to. She's living in some lonely studio apartment that she could barely afford, scraping to get by, living paycheck to paycheck, going out with her girlfriends on the weekend, taking, vacations during spring break, and going off and sleeping with random men in different cities, different countries, and all this other stuff. That is the reason why. Okay, she's still single. But here she is saying, I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. And I've seen a lot of these girls post things like that. That's not me. It's like, you're literally exposing exactly what you are, right? And what you put up with and the type of men you date. It's not even hard to see anymore, right? Especially you guys who are finally learning this red pill stuff. I bet you didn't know this stuff before, did you? Bet you didn't know. So you have to the 33 secrets, right? You didn't know this stuff, but now you know. Because back in the day, before we had all this info, before we had all this education, you were probably running around out there like, how could this, you'd meet like some cutie who's over 30, doesn't have a man. You're like, how did she get away? How is she still available? She's still a free agent. She could be mine, and you unfortunately bought into that blue pill narrative, thinking that this chick is, just a diamond in the rough. It's like, no, dude, let me wake you up. Okay, let me give you some RP knowledge here. There's a reason why she's still out there. There's always a reason why, guys. And 99.9% of the time, the reason they're still out there is because no man wanted to put up with that. And the only men that did were, temporary. Like the men she chose, the bad boys of the world, the dicks of the world, right? That's who these girls choose. And then they go on social media and complain about these guys, how I'm done. I'm never going to let anybody ever cheat on me again with my best friend and then my sister. I'm never going to let this happen again. I'm so done. I'm tired of crying. I'm just tired. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired. I had a video of a girl doing that on my channel that I uploaded recently. But she was literally doing that. And I'm like, I just don't feel sorry for you anymore. Back in the day, of course, in our blue pill days, we felt sorry for these girls, right? They're crying over a guy. You're like, oh man, I'm gonna kick his ass. That dick. Wait till I get a hold of him. And now now you know better, and you're like, you brought this on yourself, And that's what I love about the red pill. It's finally holding these women accountable for their poor choices, right? It's finally holding them accountable, and men are waking up. It's like, you're running out of simps, girls. You're running out of simps who are going to incentivize this bad behavior from you. Not doing it anymore. And yeah, that's Cash snoring in the back. You guys are always like, who's snoring? It's my pug. He's always, he doesn't do this at home, which is odd. He just does this in the car. So, and lastly, the other thing I gotta touch on that she said at the end of her, sorry rant there, she said what most DG females over 30 say. Do you remember what she said? She said, "I'm not going to settle. I deserve better." They all say that. Unbelievable. It's like society has just enabled these adult female narcissists to a level where they are just absent of any self-awareness. They just can't see any fault in themselves. They're completely blameless in anything they do wrong. Right? They can't. This is why they never fix themselves. And this is why I tell you guys, don't date damaged females over the age of 30, because this is what you're going to deal with the entire time you're married. Right? You're going to deal with this for the rest of your life. Her telling you that, I deserve this, I deserve that. I'm never going to settle and all. Good God. Stop, girl. Stop. Okay? This is not just about you. Right? It's about the other person too. Right? The world does not revolve around you, girl. I hate to break it to you. I know that the universe, the galaxy of beta males and simps out there who can't get laid, who are trying to get laid and, sneak into your pants by lying to you. I know they just completely sold you on this snake oil that, you're the cream of the crop, that you're perfect just the way you are, that you're gorgeous no matter how much weight you gain. I hate to break it to you, but you're not. Okay? And you don't deserve what you don't work for, what you don't earn. You don't deserve that, okay? You don't deserve any of that. Different story if you're putting in the work. If you're trying to be a good woman, if you're taking care of yourself physically, because guys, that's what we're attracted to. We're attracted to a woman's physical attractiveness. We're not attracted to her corporate career, her, her degrees. That stuff repulses us. Right? Because once I hear like, I got a PhD, I've got my master's, and I'm working for this corporation, I just got promoted. Are you intimidated by me? It's like, no, I'm repulsed by you, because now I know that you're just going to be bragging about yourself 24/7 if I date you. And so, like most bad boys, all they're going to do is like, oh yeah, corporate career? Yeah. Degrees? Okay, yeah, pull your pants down. Bang you, and then all of a sudden it's like, screw you and your corporate degree and your, and your fancy degree and your corporate job. I don't care. I got what I wanted. Then the chick remains single, and she just stays out there continuing to date these bad boys that this chick is complaining about. Either way, let's crack into the next video of tonight that I'm sure will get your blood boiling. So let's check it out. Roll the clip.
Okay. What's your favorite color?
Wait, what's the color of your nipples? What's the color of your nipples? Light brown? Dark brown? What?
This is pretty funny because I've seen this sort of meme going around TikTok a lot where the girl goes, what's your favorite color? Because she's interested in the guy. He's like, what color are your nipples? Dark brown, light pink, what? And she's like freaked out about it. And a lot of these girls have done this on repeat, just showing how astonished they are by this behavior from men. And it's like, what do you expect? Right? I don't like being treated like a hoe. Well, that's how you're going to get treated when you're still out there in over 30. It's going to be very hard for guys to have, the level of respect for you that they would have had you settled in your 20s. Okay? And usually that guy should become your husband in your 20s. You should not still be out there, fishing for a man. Because also the drawback of being, on this planet 3 decades, and especially with this chick, because she wasn't bad looking, she's had lots of boyfriends. That she's been around. Because as I always teach you guys, if the woman chooses to stay single, she doesn't get married in her 20s. Okay? Because really a woman has 2 options. As soon as As soon as she graduates high school, she has two options. She could either, besides college, she could either get married or she could ride the carousel. Those are the two options that she has. The women who are good women will get married. They will just take their cards off the table. They won't keep pushing it, and they will quit while they're ahead, which a lot of these DGs don't understand. You don't understand, you got to quit while you're ahead. Like being in a casino. Say that you met this guy, whatever, he fits most of your, nobody's ever going to fit all your requirements, ladies. He fits most of your requirements, and you're attracted to him, okay? And he treats you well, family likes him, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger. Don't sit there like many of these DGs did back in their 20s going, yeah, but I don't like the way he, I don't like the way he talks sometimes. I don't like the way he eats sometimes. Other than that, he's great. He treats me well. He loves me. He'll do anything for me. He'll protect me. He'll provide for me. I know I'm going to have a good life with him, but those two things really bother me. So I'm going to keep going back out there. And the more you go out there, the more guys, like every new guy that you sleep with lowers your value. A lot of girls don't want to hear that. What? No, how could that be? But men do it. We've had this discussion before on my channel. There's a double standard for a reason, right? For a woman to have sex, very, very easy. She could have sex like that. It's always trouble working. Guys, we can't have sex like that, right? We have to put in the work. We have to work on our finances. We have to work on our personality. We have to go to the gym. We have to eat right. We have to learn game. There's so much work we have to do. We have to live in the right neighborhood. We have to drive the right car. We have to be the right height for some of these girls. We have to make six figures and plus. There's a lot more requirements than for getting laid than if you're a woman. Because if you're a woman, you're somewhat even just cute. You don't have to be that attractive. You're just cute. You can just show up, and you could get guys to have sex with you. For men, totally different story. All right, we have to put in a lot of effort and a lot of work to even just get the girl interested in us, to where there's a possibility of sex. It's even if we do all those things I mentioned, it doesn't guarantee sex. Okay, we still have to kind of if we get her out on a date, which many guys can't even get that far. We get her on a date, we have to tiptoe through these landmines, not make any mistakes, right? Just fly without, be like Iceman out there in Top Gun, fly without making any mistakes, because one slip up, you're done, right? And women, difference between men and women is women always look for reasons not to have sex with you, whereas, men kind of look for reasons to have sex with you. So when it comes to women sleeping around, it's very, very easy. This is why society calls women who do that tramps, sluts, 304s, annual carousel pass riders, right? The reason why we call them that is because you're doing something that is shameful, and because it's easy for you. It doesn't take any effort. Really, it doesn't take any effort other than going into any venue you want and going, hey, you want to come home with me? Do you like me? A girl doesn't have to do that much. She could just kind of wink at you. Hi, I saw you over there, or just flat out ask a guy, you want to come home and have sex with me? We don't have that power as guys. So when a woman does it, we see her as taking advantage of that power and not valuing herself, and that, bypassing marriage with one man, one good man that she could have had, and instead staying out there and sleeping around with Tom, Dick, and Harry. This is why men don't end up respecting women like that. Okay, they just don't. And this is why I always warn my own subscribers against running around with these DGs over 30, because I'm telling you, they've been around. Okay, they've slept around. They've had a lot of men between their legs. Very different from a married woman. Usually a married woman, that's if she didn't lose her virginity to him, if she got married in her early 20s, maybe her high school boyfriend, maybe her college boyfriend would have hit that, you know, but sadly, those are the times we're living in. I think women should not give that away until they get married, because that's your bargaining chip, right? That's your bargaining chip, is your virginity. I mean, and that's a huge bargaining chip, because if you're a virgin, in this world, especially in this day and age, that is so prized. That is so invaluable. And you don't even have to be that attractive, right? But it all of a sudden just raises your sexual market value, you know, to the moon, because you have not had sex with a man yet. You still have your hymen. You know, as they say, no hymen, no diamond. So on the flip side, these women who chose not to get married and to jump on the carousel and ride or die, you know that the older they get, the more men they've had between their legs. And that can be scary, especially if you're healthy like I am and you want to protect yourself and you don't want to catch anything. And just, I mean, knock on wood, I didn't catch anything. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm still here. However, you know, this is why as a female, it's not, you know, you get a lot of disrespect, or, you know, at least silent disrespect. Most people are too afraid to tell you the truth these days, but I will. And guys don't like that. Guys will look at you like, okay, you rode the carousel. Especially now with a lot of this type of red pill education getting out there, guys are waking up. Yeah, you know, gone are the days of just the whole world was simping to you. The whole world was completely oblivious to your whorish ways and the number of men you slept. Those days are slept with. Those days are gone, because more and more men are waking up. I mean, literally, probably thousands by the day that find this type of education, this type of information, right? More and more guys are waking up. So regardless, I mean, this is, you know, the poop show that you're going to deal with when you're over 30 and still single. You'll get guys who are going to talk to you like that, who are going to treat you like that, you know, or they're going to ask about your nipples. They're going to ask about, you know, whether you shave or not. They're going to ask about, you know, just parts of your physical body, because they see you as that, right? They don't see you as, you know, a respectful woman who you shouldn't talk to like that, because those women usually get married in their 20s. Okay, they usually get married in their 20s, and even if they are in their early 20s, they're still not married. They don't deal with guys like that so much, right? But these chicks over 30, I mean, you know, that's what you're going to get when you stay out there, right? It doesn't look any fun, right? It doesn't look any fun. It's not pleasurable. It's probably not something that you envisioned for yourself as a little girl. Okay, it's probably not something that you would want your daughter to go through one day. But yet, here you are, and you're dealing with these type of men who see you for what you are. Right? The DG. Right? Somebody who did not cash in their chips. Somebody who voluntarily chose to bypass all the nice guys in your friend zone and go out there and, you know, I mean, look for the small percentage of guys out there who are gonna mistreat you and treat you like a piece of meat. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Do not forget to smash that like button right now. Do it now. More importantly, guys, make sure that you hit that notification bell as well, so that you're notified whenever I upload a brand new coaching video to my YouTube channel, but also whenever I go live. A lot of you guys have been like, hey, Em, I don't know when you go live. And then I found out the next day you were live and I missed the whole thing. This is why you gotta make sure you hit that notification bell as well for the 33 Secrets, so you are notified whenever I do a live stream. And I tend to do these live streams just on the fly, whenever I feel like it. Okay, those tend to be the best ones. And on those live streams, you can ask me questions. And I answer a lot of guys' questions for free. So you want to make sure you hit that notification bell as well. That way you're notified whenever I do a live stream and whenever I upload a brand new coaching video here to my channel. Okay, so make sure you
like, comment, and subscribe. And for all of you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world are constantly and consistently cold approaching and cold closing every single day, every single week, and every single month all over the world. I kid you not. That is how powerful this skill is. Learning pickup, learning game. This is a skill that you can use not only to bring 8s, 9s, and 10s, beautiful women, very attractive women into your life, but it's a skill that you can use in every other aspect of your life. Whether you want to get into better shape, you can game yourself. Whether you want to get a better job, a better career, you could use these skills as well. I was able to get 6-figure corporate jobs with Fortune 100 companies. I beat out hundreds of candidates to get these jobs, all thanks to my pickup and game skills. I was able to build a very successful business using my pickup and game skills, doing what I love. And now here I am acquiring other businesses, negotiating with other entrepreneurs for their businesses and their e-commerce sites and websites, cash flowing sites, using my pickup and game skills. It's like a billion-dollar skill at this point. It's that powerful. Okay, so you can not only use it to gain the lifestyle that you want, beautiful cars, beautiful houses, beautiful women, but you could use it to just take yourself to another level. Okay, that's how powerful this stuff is. So right now, it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in 7 Months of Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's really easy to get signed up. All you need to do is click that link below. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. And like I said, it's the best way to support me in what I'm doing here. So if you want to support me, that's the best way to do it. Jump into 7 Months of Mastery. It's only $1. Click the link below. Take you over to my website and you can get signed up right now. It takes 2 seconds. So do that now and I will see you in my next coaching video. Signing out with the DeLorean. So many of you guys are like, hey, why are you always traveling? Shoot at home, shoot at home. So here I am shooting at home, but I'm about to travel in about a week, so I'll be gone for a month. So trying to shoot as many as at home as possible, so you guys stop asking me this question. Like, shoot more at home. Why are you always traveling? That's what you do when you live the life. You travel, you live it like a rock star.